Well, good afternoon, everybody. So, this meal. Hey, sweetie, we're going this way. So, a couple of things. Actually, technically, not a couple of things. Well, maybe. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you my Karen story first. Because this happened like a couple of days ago, and I wish I could have filmed some of it. Definitely the public freakout that she pretty much did while I was trying to deliver an order from Instacart. Come on, sweetie. This way. So all of that is coming soon. And then I'll also, because of what happened, I hope she doesn't think that all the damages that are on the car isn't caused by what I did near her house. So, with that, here comes the story. Sorry about that. So, I forgot where we were at. I think we were in Midlothian. Like I said, it was a couple of days ago, I think. And, reason I think it's Midlothian is because that's what I think the police card said. Because she did call the police. Even though it's like a little thing that all I needed was to give her my information, but she kind of like stormed away for it. But yeah, I've actually met a Karen in this one particular trip. I was delivering, and what happened was I passed the street that I was supposed to go to, and so what ended up happening is that I had to do a U-turn. So normally when I pass a street that I have to go, I normally try to find a different route to get to a customer's house, or if it's which I didn't know the street actually had any. If it had like a dead end where you could just like circle around, then I could probably just do that instead. Which drives my sister insane because she always says, why don't you, and this is when I was working with Amazon also, why don't you just pull up somebody's driveway and just back out? I don't really like doing that. But today, or that day, I decided to do it anyway. Because it was just a little quick, because the street was a little bit weird, so. Let me put this puppy up so I can show you more stuff. Okay, so, where was I? Okay, so I was about to do turnaround. So I was backing up. Now, just to remind you, some of you guys, with this vehicle, and ever since I started driving, I take it as an 18-wheeler, even though it isn't an 18-wheeler. But when it comes to backing out and stuff, I back out really, really slowly. Because, is that a bug or something? I don't know. Because sometimes some people are stupid, and I just don't want to, run over somebody on accident or hit somebody on accident, So I was backing out really, really slowly, and we heard like a little like a love tap type thing on the end of the vehicle, and I think I might probably hit like a little boulder, rock, or something on this person's property because, let me show you. Because as you can see, all the way down there, we have like these cute little plants that our neighbors planted for us. And I kind of hit them a little bit all the time when I'm trying to get back in. And it's mostly because I can't really see them. Now, the car does have a backup camera, but it doesn't really work that well. So, yeah, it doesn't really work that well. But anyway, So I kind of know when I hit something. So it was like a love tap type thing. It's like if I hit that pole right there just a little bit, not to the point where it goes all backwards basically. Now, of course, I should have taken a picture of how this mailbox was, because when this person did eventually find us, because like I said, I thought I hit a rock or something, or just the bushes that's near the mailbox. I didn't really think of it, so I decided to go to my customer's house, try and finish the delivery. She comes in, rushing, yelling at us for some odd reason, saying that we knocked over her mailbox, basically. And then she also yelled some other stuff that I couldn't really hear her, because, like I said, I wasn't really paying attention of what she was saying. Now, my sister, she could have recorded the whole thing of trying to figure out what she was saying and stuff like that. But I wasn't really paying attention because my top priority is my customer right now. And so that's what I was doing. I was trying to find my customer, because apparently where I dropped her stuff wasn't really where she lived. She lived in back of the property that I was at, which was a little bit weird. But anyway, so this person here says that, it's a federal offense if you knock down a mailbox or damage a mailbox, because it's a U.S. postal, it's federal government property, Now, her mailbox looked like how we have it, except I don't think she has a rock. She probably might have, so it won't be tipped over all the time. But see, this is how our mailbox is. Now her neighbor's mailbox is tipped over a little bit. Now, how her mailbox is, it was still standing up straight. I just hit the wood, but it's not as much damage. Like I said, it was a little tap, but not as much where it will actually move sideways or backwards. But anyway, she was freaking out because she's saying that, you're disrupting the service of the USPS services and stuff, and some other stuff. I forgot what she said. But basically what I had to do is I also had to, after finding my customer, because we were going to give this Karen my insurance information, so she can calm down a little bit, but she was in a rage that she didn't really want to hear it, and some other stuff. I don't know. Anyway, so she also took a picture of our license plate while she was at her house, which I think is odd. Or she wrote it down. So I'm thinking how she can actually do that if we're trying to, besides me moving slowly, if you see me moving slowly and get the license plate from my car, then you know that I probably didn't hit it that hard. But no, she freaks out, But I did look up online about what happens if you accidentally hit or damage a mailbox. And some of these answers that I got from Google came from other websites asking the same question. And then there's some that I did get that actually came from the USPS website, official website. Now, it does say that if you damage or cause any type of damage or something like that, where a mail person can't do their jobs, if you damage a mailbox to a point where they can't do their jobs correctly, then that is a federal offense, seeing that they technically belong to the federal government of the U.S. So, in that saying, if a mailbox gets damaged that way, then I think it's a misdemeanor or a felony, and you can get up to like $25,000 of a charge for that one. I forgot if it was misdemeanor or felony. I need to look that up again. But anyway, but it wasn't that damaged. Her, I think a male person can still give her mail. Just saying. But all in all, we did the right thing. We did go back, try to give her, waited for a police officer, and try and give her our information and stuff, which she wasn't really having it. And then she also called somebody else, probably a family member, who wasn't even having it either, because he asked us what we were doing. It's like we were waiting for a police officer so they can do a report and stuff, you know, an accident report, or just handing off information and stuff. And he's like, "Oh, well, good. You stay right there." It's like, dude, where we're going to go? I have one more customer to deliver to. I already had to text them saying that I was stuck in traffic when I'm actually at somebody's house to do this stuff. And so, yeah, I mean, I think I met a Karen and a Kevin. So, but anyway, I hope she doesn't see all of this as causing damages, because just today she did file a claim of her love tap damage is what I'm going to call it, because she did call the cops, and an officer did come, and I kind of freaked out about it too, because I'll show you one of the reasons in a little bit of why I was freaking out. But I thought I was going to get arrested for this, because when I looked up what happens when you damage a mailbox and if it's a federal offense or not, I thought I was going to get arrested for damaging a mailbox which was just a love tap. You know? I accidentally tapped the wooden block it was on, you know? And, but it didn't move that much. So while I was looking that up, I was freaking out. Police officer was coming, freaking out the whole time. My mom was trying to calm me down. My sister was trying to calm me down. And like, I don't know. I get this weird thing where my hands get all sweaty, and then I get like in a nervous wreck type thing when it comes to officers and trying to talk to them. And yeah, it was really, really confusing, and it was a little bit agitating too, because I didn't know what was going to happen, basically. And so here I am freaking out. They're trying to calm me down and everything. And luckily, this officer was nice. She wasn't going to write anything, just putting down the information to give to the Karen, basically. And she basically told me what might happen and what was going to happen, actually. So really quickly, hopefully I can do this. So here's, as you can see, there's all the rust, because this car needs to be cleaned. There's no damages for the rest. So that is our navigation system. That got damaged along with a little bit of that, by that thing all the way over there. Okay?